This speed is of 60 words per minute, and in this speed, many words will come from the chapter Suffixes. Get ready. 5 seconds. The commander told us of his great achievements in the controlling of shipping at the commencement of hostilities. Is there any possibility of consignments being sent with any regularity? They are requesting that experimental consignments should be sent instantly. There is a possibility that the commander could give us several sentimental numbers without accompaniment. We acknowledge liability for the carelessness with which the consignment was sent to you. The majority of our members would rather have sentimental numbers given during the concert. The minority acknowledge their inability to give any opinion at all. The ownership of the departmental buildings is to be transferred to the company. The subject of the commander's interesting translation is achievements in experimental biological and psychological improvement. The committee is considering paying compensation for hardships and discomforts to those requiring companies' dockyards. The commander explained that the child was skipping on the pavement backwards and forwards with great regularity. A running commentary is to be given on the championship contest. The subject of those publications is the backward child psychologically and physiologically. The running of a dancing championship is very different from that of a friendly contest, and there is much greater formality. The advertising committee is to consider the desirability of a running commentary being given during the cleansing and rinsing competition. To put it bluntly, the carelessness with which the consignment was delivered cannot easily be equaled. We have a fundamental objection to the running of any competition of this description. The handwriting of this illiterate child is completely illegible. We think that literacy is becoming more common. This is the shooting we advertised in the morning messenger. The subject on which this distinguished gentleman is to speak is the fundamental biles of the backward peoples. The hopefulness of the inhabitants is particularly interesting, and their gracefulness is most becoming. On our very first meeting, we began a friendship. Until this year, there has never at any time been any fundamental difference in our opinions. The principal's hopefulness in combating illiteracy was remarkable. We are hoping to see you tomorrow. The inability of the old people to cope with the loneliness and liabilities of old age causes them considerable hardship. Feelings of futility are induced by the helplessness and hopelessness of the majority, which could be relieved by the thoughtfulness and helpfulness of good citizenship and friendship. The desirability of self contained homes and memberships of societies which cater especially for the biological and physiological needs of the elderly is being increasingly reorganized.